Whether you're a night owl or an early riser, when you find yourself unable to sleep, the promise of almost any solution is tempting. Hi, I'm Dr. Grant Lisetor with Greater Life Chiropractic in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina. By now, you've likely read or heard about the hormone called melatonin and its role regulating our sleep. In this video, we're going to do a deep dive into melatonin, and I promise it will keep you wide awake with fascination. We'll jump in and get started in 10 seconds. Let's go. What is melatonin? Melatonin often gets thrown around in conversations about sleep. But before assumptions take over, let's get to the basics. Melatonin isn't a simple supplement that helps you sleep. It's a vital hormone. Now, when we hear the word hormone, you might think of those chemicals in our body that made our teenage years, we'll say, interesting. But hormones are messengers that play pivotal roles in our body. Melatonin is produced by a pea-sized gland in our brain called the pineal gland. Picture this pineal gland as a diligent worker clocking in precisely when the sun goes down. As darkness approaches, the pineal gland gets activated and begins to produce melatonin, releasing it into our bloodstream. Melatonin's chief responsibility is regulating our sleep-wake cycle. Think of it as nature's alarm clock, but instead of jolting you awake with a blaring buzzer, it gently nudges your body, signaling when it's time to wind down for the night and when it's time to rise and shine. But here's the kicker. Melatonin doesn't just play the role of sleep conductor. It's involved in various other physiological processes, from helping regulate body temperature to influencing other hormone levels. So while it might have gained its celebrity status in its sleep regulating properties, melatonin's impact is much more broad. Let's discuss the various roles melatonin has in our body. It helps to regulate the sleep-wake cycle. Our bodies operate on roughly a 24-hour cycle called the circadian rhythm. This internal clock plays a pivotal role in determining our sleep patterns and how we alternate between wakefulness and sleep. If our sleep-wake cycle was a football team, melatonin would be the quarterback.
He's bring full. Prescott bouncing, looking, escaping, throwing on the run. His lad catches it, takes it to the end zone for a touchdown.
But our circadian rhythm isn't just influenced by melatonin. External factors play a role too. Light exposure is a primary stimulus. As the sun sets and darkness falls, our bodies intuitively know it's time to wind down. That's when the pineal gland gets to work producing melatonin to signal our body that it's time for some shut-eye. But life isn't always that straightforward. Factors such as shift work, travel across time zones, or binge watching our favorite shows late into the night can throw this cycle off track. When the circadian rhythm is disrupted, it's like the football team is out of sync. That's where melatonin steps in. By signaling our body when it's time to sleep and wake up, melatonin works diligently to keep our sleep-wake cycle in harmony, helping to reset our internal clock when needed. Touchdown, Cowboys. REM and non-REM sleep. Not all sleep is created equal. Our sleep can be divided into two primary types: REM, or rapid eye movement, and non-REM. Non-REM sleep is the deep restorative kind. It's that refreshing heavy sleep where our body repairs and rejuvenates itself. REM sleep, on the other hand, is the stage of sleep where our dreams happen and our brains are almost as active as when we're awake. Melatonin plays a role ensuring a smooth transition between these stages. As melatonin levels rise in the evening, we're ushered into that initial phase of non-REM sleep. And as the night progresses and melatonin levels eventually decrease, we transition into the REM stage, ready to embark on a dream-filled adventure.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Melatonin's role in other physiological processes, beyond its star role in sleep, melatonin is also a multitasker. One of its roles is helping our body temperature regulation. As our melatonin levels rise in the evening, there's a slight drop in our core body temperature, making it conducive for sleep. It's like our body's way of turning down the thermostat for a great night's sleep. Melatonin is also involved in other functions like blood pressure regulation and even some antioxidant activity. If you have questions about sleep or the role of melatonin, please comment below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our page. Here's to your greater life.